Hello, everybody! This is the old lady 2 coming at you with my episode review of episode 5 of Silver Spoon. This was a fun episode. Now, let's get into it. This episode, we're focusing on the fact that the school is setting up for a school fair. And Hachiken, they're all like thinking about what their school class stall is going to do, and it's going to make pork bowls, and everyone's coming up with a different idea. All these different things they want to incorporate. And because of this, after Hachiken steps up saying, how can we afford all this, they make him the person in charge of the budget for the classroom. So that's going on. Next, we're also having going on, the equestrian club ends up deciding to put on this show where it's a race where these horses pull these large, heavy sleds behind them. So we got that going on, everyone getting together, and Hachiken's getting favors, but because of this, he's a workaholic this whole time. He is doing so much work that afterwards he's tired. He has bag under his eyes. He's like milking cows, and the cow is crapping, and he's getting covered with crap, and he's so tired he doesn't even know it. All sorts of things like this. I love the fact when he got someone to paint the sled for him, it became all otaku. Really otaku. You have to watch to see how otaku this sled ends up looking, but it was awesome. So we have all this stuff going on in this episode. We got the festival, Hachiken overworking, and he is really pushing himself. He is really pushing himself in this episode, over the top. He is putting so much in. I can't believe how much he's putting in, how much work he's doing, how many things he's doing, how many favors he's owing, all this just to get all these things he's doing done. And then towards the end of the episode, one thing that happens I loved so much is he asks Mikage out on a date. He asks her out on a date. He says, well, after this, she said to him, after you got bags on your eyes, you should sleep and do something fun to relax. And his response was, really? How about we do something fun? You and me, she goes, oh, the whole equestrian company? He goes, no, you and me, just you and me, do something fun, my treat. So, we had that. And the fun part was her reaction when he told the girls that he asked her. And they're like, wait, we thought you were an item already. And they're like, she's like, huh? And they're like, what do you think it means when a guy asks a girl to do this? She's like, huh? They're like, and she's like, ah! She can't believe it. She finally figures it out, and she cannot rest. And all the girls are saying Hachiken is a good cat. He comes from a normal family. He's all this stuff. So this is really interesting. This happens at the very end of the episode. Hachiken takes Vice Prez, the dog, out on a walk. And he literally, in the middle of the walk, collapses from fatigue. And the episode ends. And we had all this going on in this episode, which is really interesting. It shows how much he worked. The fact that he collapsed at the end shows how much energy he's been putting into everything. The fact that he's mustered the ability to ask Mikage out on an actual date is mind-blowing, because we're finally getting something to move here. I want them to be a freaking item. I want it to work. And because he comes from a normal family, he's running away from his family, he can help her, if they end up together, he can help her take over the farm. It's not like she's marrying someone else who has another family who has a farm, which means it's like, do they leave the farm and go to her farm, or do the two farms join together, or what? He has no ties like that. So this I think it would make them a really good couple, because they works like this. He could take on the responsibilities of a farm and have nothing on the other side of his family to tie him over. So I'm really looking forward to this next episode, see what the date looks like, see how he recovers from his fatigue, see how the full festival goes down. I am really looking forward to see how everything goes down. Thus, this is the Old Boy 82 saying, if you like this video, please click like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. This is the Old Boy 82 signing out, man.